Stalker 2 clawed its way through a messy launch after a year of patches and a PS5 port, and now GSC is finally talking story DLC. Here's the situation, straight to the point. Release was rough, crashes, bugs, choppy performance, but after multiple major patches and update 1.7, the game is finally in a DLC ready state. GSC already sold a season pass with 2 story expansions, as confirmed the first DLC is planned for next year, centered on story, atmosphere, and memorable characters rather than just dumping more guns into the loot pool. Zakar Bolsharov keeps teasing fresh perspectives on the zone, which pretty strongly hints at new playable heroes, not just more skiff. That already splits the community. Some stalkers want DLC bolted straight onto their current skiff save, so all that endgame grinding still matters. Others want the classic stalker approach, a semi-standalone story with its own protagonist, like S.T.A.L.K.E.R or S.K.E.R. Let me know your top wishlist ideas. A S.K.E.R origin DLC that shows how he goes from a quiet, clear sky merc to a theatrical lunatic in Stalker 2, or a post-call or Pripyat-style epilogue that finally shows what happened to Zulu and the old squad we only hear about in Stalker 2's chatter. Here's the big argument: are these expansions truly new or cleaned up content that was cut for time, bloat, or performance? Players know clipping and digging into the files have found a lot hiding just outside the playable map. Routes towards the CMPP, Iron Forest-like zones, Jupiter-style industrial areas, the man's streets, small villages and tunnels, plus named regions like Cold Island and the Sandy Plateau. They are detailed and mostly built, but unused in the campaign. That's why you see takes like maybe planned DLC, maybe just cut content. Either way, I'd rather get the story DLC that restores these big locations and stuff mods could add. Lots of stalkers say they prefer DLC built around those big handcrafted areas and narrative arcs instead of things mods can already handle. The ideal split looks like this. Paid DLC gives us new regions, quests, characters, and cutscenes, the kind of content that needs a motion capture, voice acting, and can hit copyright issues if fans try to recreate it. Meanwhile, the mod-like stuff, new weapons, armors, small mechanics, either arrive free or get left to modders. Core feature requests are perfect for free updates, better night vision goggles, proper binoculars that help scouting and show factions, richer loot tables, smarter A-life and AI spawns, and more side quests in unused hubs like Rostock, Yanif, or the Concrete Plant. And what people want to pay for is more zone, fully explorable CMPP, X-Lab Horror, Cold Island, and side routes that make the late game feel less rushed and more like a proper expedition to the heart of the zone. So the first big DLC is on the way. They're clearly half-finished regions sitting on the map, and the community is split between fix the game more and give us new stories now. Whether it feels like cut content, sold back, or a true new chapter depends on how GSC uses those hidden areas and all the teased characters. What do you want most? CMPP runs, X-Labs, S.K.E.R.'s backstory, or something totally new? Drop it in the comments, and good hunting, Stalker.